All right, here we go. Now. It was 8. Where in the world did it go?
Eight, 4.
I'm looking. Hold on a second. Wow. No wonder. All right, here we go, guys. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, sorry. All right. Again, today we are multiplying a binomial times a binomial, but these are special binomials. All right. The reason they're special binomials is because things happen. All right. The middle term cancels out, or the middle term is doubled, and I'll explain to you exactly what that means. But right now, everyone in here should be able to look at number 2 and say, what's 2x times 2x?
4x squared.
All right, so I'm pretty happy with that response so far. So I've got 4x squared. Now the two smiley faces. Here we go. How much is this?
Negative 10x.
All right, brilliant. And this right here is positive 10x. And then negative 5 times positive 5 is negative 25. All right, so now look right here. Those two middle terms this time do what to each other? Cancel out. So this is 4x squared minus 25. All right, now this is called, bless you, this is called the difference. Why do you think they call it difference?
Subtraction.
It's subtraction, right? It's called the difference of squares. All right, now why is it called squares? Because these two always end up being perfect squares. All right, that's why that's called the difference of squares. All right, difference is subtraction. The other two terms are perfect squares. All right, very simple. All right, so now let's take a look at number 4. Try to make it a little bit trickier. So now we have 5x times 5x, which is 25x squared. First smiley face. Positive 45xy. Then your last smiley face. Negative 45xy. And now finally, these two multiplied together is... Hey, what's the matter, guys? What? All right, come on. Negative 9y squared. And once again, negative 81. Yes, negative 81y squared. What happens to the middle terms? Yeah, here we go. These guys cancel out. And so you're just left with 25x squared minus 81y squared. Everybody good with that? All right. Last one before we do something new. All right. So 2x times 2x. 4x squared. Middle term. Negative 10x. Next one. Positive 10x. And then minus 25. Yeah, I know. I made a mistake. All right. So again, that's just what? 4x squared minus 25. All right, pretty simple. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to jump to number 10. All right. Now on number 10 it says 3x minus 2 squared. All right. So this is going to be written as 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. Let's take a look at that now. So now what's 3x times 3x?
9x squared.
9x squared. First smiley face. Negative 6x. Second one. Negative 6x. And finally, positive 4. You okay with that? So then cancel out this time. No. They add together. Exactly. 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. All right, that's it. This right here now, listen to me. This right here is called a perfect square. All right? The reason it's called a perfect square is because what's 4 squared? That's a perfect square. What is 10 squared? 100. That's a perfect square. So why do they call it a perfect square? Because you're multiplying something by itself. All right? That creates a perfect square. All right? So 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 is called a perfect square. All right? Anybody have any questions with that? All right? So let's try one a little bit harder. Yeah. Well, because this right here is a perfect square. Because you're just squaring it, right? This one up here that I said was the difference of squares. This right here is a square. This one is a square, but that's subtraction. What's called the difference of squares. What? Because 5 times 5 is 25. You with me? All right. Anytime you multiply something by itself, it's a perfect square. All right. So now I want to get to something like number 14. So everybody take a look at 14. 3x minus 8y times 3x minus 8y. So 3x times 3x is what? 9x squared. First smiley face. Negative 24xy. Second smiley face. And then finally, positive 64y squared. All right. So now, same final answer. Yeah, easy, easy, easy. Do we agree? Just like yesterday. All right. Now let me scroll down to see if I can find something, anything more exciting. All right, let's try 20 real quick. What's 2x squared times 2x squared? 4x to the what? All right. Middle one. All right. Then over here, positive 18. And then finally, good job. What happens to two middle terms? Your final answer is just. I think it's super easy. Looks complicated, but it's not. All right, I tried to mess you up on number 30. Look at 30. The order doesn't matter, so we're just going to go 4 minus 7y, 4 minus 7y. 4 times 4. First smiley face. Second smiley face.
negative 28.
And finally, good job. What happens in the middle term? So we're left with 16. Well, I'm sorry, 16 what? Minus.
56y plus 48.
Yes. There you have it, guys. That wasn't bad, right? Not bad at all. All right. Yep, I think that's all I need to do. You guys should know the rest. What? What do you mean, what about 30s? We did that yesterday. Right? We learned the binomial times the trinomial yesterday. All right, now they're mixed up, guys. They're mixed up as you get to the end. All right? So come on, guys. I really think you can get the homework done. All right? Try to get it done. Quick. Let's go. Snap, snap. Use your neighbor as a guide. If you have a question, ask your neighbor. What? The whole thing. All of them. Get it done. If your neighbor is annoying, remember, forgive him.